My stomach is flatter.
My skin is better.
My body's much more toned now.
Once you do power yoga, you'll see that you can get a fantastic workout.
Think about it. What other workout gives you strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular all in one workout? That's 3 in 1. That's power yoga. Hello, my name is Brian Cast and welcome to Dynamic Abs. Since the integrity of our bodily web depends on the resiliency of every single strand, then the integrity of the abdominal region, like all other body parts, is very important to maintain. Many Americans suffer from back problems, and the abdominal region has been called the front of the back. So with that information, abs become even more important. Some of these exercises may be new to you, so I recommend you watch us perform them first, and then you try this video in a consciously modified manner. Say about 25% of your maximum. See how you feel. If you feel good, increase your effort as your strength permits. Obviously, a flat or well-defined ab region is highly desirable in this society. Please don't let that desire push you too hard. As much as strong abs can help your back, overdoing it could possibly strain your back. So practice with wisdom and sensitivity. Also, healthy eating habits will help this region as well. I hope you have an amazing practice, and of course, please keep breathing. Okay, everybody, y'all ready to do a little yoga? Everybody out there ready to go? You know, we usually start the same way every class. You know, we get the body warm and we create the environment for what we're about to do. So it really becomes special, and it also stays really safe. You know, this 6-minute power ab routine is going to be an amazing routine for the whole abdominal region, but this is not a normal class. So I want you to be extra sensitive to make sure that you're careful that everything feels okay and you're not pushing and straining. And, you know, we're going to have a modifier like we usually do. And our modifier in this class is going to be Gina. Okay, and so what Gina's doing is she's going to do everything to a much lesser degree to make it clear to everybody an alternative, something that you can do without having to be so extreme. But because this routine happens to be so challenging, you'll probably notice most of the people in this video modifying things. And all modification really is, it's getting creative. And you're doing the same thing everybody else is doing to your own degree. You know, so let's say everybody's straightening their knees, but it doesn't feel right for you, you bend your knees a little bit. You're still feeling the abs, you're just not being so extreme. It still doesn't feel right, you bend the knees a little bit more. It's a creative approach to working out. It's called making the workout fit you instead of making you fit the workout. It's a much more beneficial and healing way to practice because you're honoring what you're feeling. And when you honor what you're feeling, what you're doing has the opportunity to become something healing rather than just a silly workout. Okay, but you're still going to be challenged. I think you're going to like this a lot. Again, let's just create the environment now. So come on up to the front of your space, wherever you're at, big toes and ankles together. Let your chest lift up really erect, stand up tall, but soften your shoulders down. And everybody, I want to do 3 things before we start moving the body. And this is the real yoga, the environment, the quality that my actions have. Okay, the quality of my mind throughout my actions. Check this out, everybody. The first thing is focus. And this is really for me. And because this is really for me and I want to get the most out of this, I want to really narrow my attention down to myself. So but just all I want you to do is block out all the other kind of stimuli that's happening around you. You know, friends and family and work and all the places that your mind may wander to. If you have a telephone and you want to unplug it, if you have a door and you want to close it, just creating this environment where you can be involved with what you're doing so you can get the most out of it. It's called focus, and I'll remind you throughout the class. The second thing is breathing, everybody. This is a vigorous routine, but you're going to do way more harm than good if you're straining the whole time. So everybody, I want your barometer of whether you're working appropriately to be your breath flowing smoothly through your nose. Okay, so everybody, deep, free breaths through the nose. You know what? Right now, take a couple deep, free, rhythmic breaths through your nose. You can breathe as fast as you want according to your needs for oxygen. Just keep it deep and free. And if anything we do makes you strain, then back off or modify it. And if you still can't do it calmly, skip it. Because when you start straining, that's when you start building tension. And that's pretty much counterproductive of what we want to do here. Besides strengthen, we want to release tension. So, but your breath will be your barometer if you're practicing appropriately, okay? And I'm not saying don't work hard. I'm just saying, see if you can work hard calmly. I don't think anybody ever taught us, just because something's challenging, we have to hold our breath and strain. Okay, so I have my focus and my breathing. My big toes are together, my chest is lifting, my shoulders are soft, my focus is engaged, my breath is free. Last thing, Everybody, in your head, see if you can create some intentions. What is this about for me? Do I want to tone my abdominals? Do I want to heal my body? Do I want to practice being less reactive to the difficulty I'm about to encounter? Do I want to practice getting out of my ego and making it okay to back off a little bit? You know, do I want to practice being accepting of boundaries and limitations? I mean, there's so many things we can do in yoga that make yoga so special. And when we really get it, when we really got it down good, then we can start taking all these things to every aspect of our life. So everybody, whatever your intentions are, it's very personal. Maybe you'll use the ones that I just mentioned. Maybe you have your own. Be clear. So I have my focus, and I have my breathing, and I'm clear about my intentions. Let's just start moving easily through the bones, everybody. A little bit modified routine, a very special flow. Drop your head back easily to your own degree. Turn your palms up, and on a large inhale, reach both hands to the sky. As your hands touch, look up and really pull high. On a large exhale, hinge from your hips and fold easy. You know what? Your hamstrings will tell you when to stop. Don't force or jam. Put your hands on the floor next to your feet, even if you have to bend your knees a little bit like Gina. Glance up, take a big inhale, don't strain your neck. As you exhale, walk or softly jump your feet back, up or push up, using your muscles. Julia loves this one. Lower down, slow. Yeah, because it really does use the muscles. Let your toes go, and on a long inhale, push your elbows as straight as they'll go comfortably, keeping your shoulders behind your chest. Glancing up, finish the inhale. On the exhale, tuck your toes back under. Take your butt cheeks as high to the sky as you can comfortably. Let your head and neck dangle free. Everybody notice that your breath's spilling fluidly. My breath is my barometer of whether I'm working appropriately. Everybody notice your intentions are clear. I'm using this movement to heal, to strengthen, to enliven, to take care of all the places that I feel. Breathing. Everybody, the focus. I'm feeling what I'm doing. I'm breathing free. My mind's not wandering all around me. Good. From this position, let's move through the same series of movements. Adding 3 will turn it into warm-up number 2. Take a big inhale, really deep. When your lungs are empty, walk or softly jump your feet right between your hands. With your feet right between your hands, glance up. Take a big inhale, get some length. On the exhale, drop your head down. With your feet together and your breath free, let's see how deep you can bend your knees up to 90 degrees. But don't remove your heels from the floor. Now, everybody has different knees and hips. It doesn't matter how far you go, just as best as you can up to 90 degrees with the heels down and the knees together, if that's comfortable. Obviously, if you're 9 months pregnant and your stomach's very large, you'll open your legs a little to create a little space. You know what I'm saying, everybody? You modify according to where you're at. Now, without straightening your knees, on a long inhale, reach both hands back to the sky. Turn the palms in to face each other. Glance up and really pull high, shoulders width. On the exhale, straighten your knees and fall forward at the exact same time. Drop your head down. Then inhale, glance up, pull your chest out, lengthen the spine. Your knees can be bent if they need to be. Exhale, walk or jump just like before. Lower down, slow. Let your toes go. On the inhale, roll into Cobra easy. You don't have to straighten your elbows. Just roll them in here. And on the exhale, tuck your toes down, dog pose. But listen to this. Right foot lunges deep between your hands. Left foot turns flat as can be. Keeping your knee bent and your neck soft and your breath free. Everybody, on a long inhale, open your arms like wings and press off your thigh. Look up, touch your hands, really reach high, turn center. Exhale, put your hands down under your shoulders. Take your right leg back. With your elbows in, lower slow. Then on the inhale, roll into Cobra, really easy. Good, the shoulders spread and the elbows roll in. And exhale, come to down dog. And you probably guessed, didn't you? Left foot lunges deep as can be. Right foot turns really flat. Inhale, press to the sky off the thigh, turn center, and really reach high. Exhale, put your hands on the floor. Take your left leg back and lower down slow with strength. Inhale, Cobra, easy and free. Open your shoulders, you got it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! Excellent, everybody, excellent. Good, the hands are flat and the fingers are forward and the palms are flat as can be. The neck is soft, the arms are strong, the breath is flowing free. The tailbone's pressing back, the heels are gently dipping, and if I'm feeling kind of flexible, I even press away through the back of my knees. Now everybody, from here, take a big inhale, push a little, and on the exhale, drop your knees to the floor. Keep your breath flowing free. You know, it doesn't matter what we do. The breath flows fluidly. Cross your legs behind you deeply. Sit back on your butt. Bring your legs out in front of you, everybody. Squeezing your knees into your chest. What I want you to do now, everybody, is open your feet up about a foot apart and have your feet about a foot away from your butt cheeks. So heels about a foot away from the butt cheeks, and put your hands on the floor about a foot to 2 feet behind you. You'll see what works most comfortable for you. Turn your fingers away from you. And what I want you to do, everybody, is rolling your shoulders open, dropping your head back to a degree that feels appropriate. Inhale, press your hips right off the floor. We call this table pose. And it's a great pose for your upper body strength and for your shoulder stretching and for your forearm muscles and triceps. And everybody, it really is your butt cheeks and your legs that are doing the work as you push your feet into the floor. If it's not comfortable to drop your head, don't go back so far. If it hurts your wrist, turn your hands the other way. Breathing. If you can't get out of discomfort, back off more or even skip the pose. Now from here, everybody, take a big inhale. Exhale, put your butt on the floor, and I want you to bring your ankles and knees together. And with your ankles and knees touching, remember to watch your breath now. We're going into the ab portion of this video. Press your legs as straight up to the sky as you can. Good. Try to keep the ankles and knees together. And everybody, what I want you to do now is listen to this. On the inhale, lower your heels to the floor, keeping your knees as straight as can be. Exhale, press up as high as you can comfortably. Inhale, lower down, but don't lay all the weight on the floor. Exhale, lift up, everybody. Abdominals. Inhale, lower your feet. Exhale, press up slow. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, up with pure muscles. Inhale, lower down, but don't jerk it up. If you can, use strength. Press up. Now hold the pose, and balancing on your butt cheeks, take your hands off the floor, everybody. Breathing free. Touch your palms together. Pull your elbows as straight as can be. And then everybody, turn your arms and your torso and your head as far to the right as you can. 1. This is called abdominals, obliques, and psoas. I know you feel it cooking. Breathe. Keep your breath flowing free. If not, bend your knees a little. 4. Deep breathing, everybody. 5. Slowly come over to the left, everybody. Come over to the left. 1. Let him cook. It's okay. This is a big, strong guy, but he's shaking. 2. Best as can be. If you can't keep up, take a break and join us at your leisure. 3. Just breathe. Deep. 4. And remember your intentions. I'm here to take care of my abdominals. 5. Come on down the middle. Open your hands up, shoulders width, shoulders height. Last 5. 1. Breath flowing free. 2. Lungs filling freely. 3. Deep breathing, you guys. 4. You got it. 5. What I want you to do is cross your legs in front of you deeply, everybody, and walk your hands forward. Take your butt cheeks off the floor. Take your legs back one at a time, upper push-up. Using your arm muscles, lower down slow. Good. Then everybody inhale, come into cobra, real easy. We're going to hold it for 5. Let's stretch out the abdominals now. You just got done contracting and strengthening and working. Let's stretch them out. 2. Roll your shoulders back. My palms are as flat as can be. 3. See if you can pull your chest up. Roll your shoulders back and the elbows in with the palms squeezing. 4. Keep your breath flowing free. That's it, everybody. 5. Tuck your toes under. Take your butt to the sky. Downward facing dog. Woo! Now from here, everybody, I want you to put your knees on the floor. Cross your legs behind you deeply. Sit back on your butt. Bring your legs out in front of you. And I want you to lay on your back and squeeze your knees deep into your chest. Good. And for safety reasons, everybody, I want you to put your palms on the floor next to your hips. And I want you, try to keep your elbows straight, but slide your hands as far under your buttocks as possible. Maybe you can have the weight of your hips and your butt on your wrists or the tops of your hands. And then I want you to press your legs straight up to the sky. Straight up to the sky. Now everybody, on an inhale, I want you to lower your right foot down and graze the floor, knee as straight as can be. On the exhale, bring your right foot up easily. On the inhale, lower your left foot down. On the exhale, bring it up. Everybody, it's in the breath. Listen, inhale, right foot down, graze. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale, bring it up. I think you got it. Inhale, right foot down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, right foot down, muscles. Exhale, bring it up, quads, psoas. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale, bring it up, abdominals. Inhale, right foot down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale, bring it up. Everybody keep your breath flowing free. Now this one's a little tricky. You might want to watch first. It's fun and it's really challenging. Listen to this. On an inhale, drop both your legs, keeping them straight. Don't go anywhere yet, Mr. Caleb. Drop both your legs to the right as far as you can comfortably, then lower them all the way down about 6 inches from the floor, then swoop across the floor and bring them up from the left, all the way back up to center. Now, let's reverse it. Inhale to the left, down, across, and up, back to center. Exhale to the right, down, across, up, back to center. Ready? Inhale down to the left, all the way down, across, and back up. This is challenging. And then everybody inhale down to the right, across, over, and up. Let's do one more, everybody. Inhale to the left, down, across, and lift all the way up. Come back to center. Notice your breath is flowing free. Now everybody from here we go. Listen to this. On the inhale, lower both feet down and graze the floor, but don't touch. Exhale, come on up, everybody. 5 rounds. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, graze and come up. Inhale, lower down, graze, no weight on the feet, come up. Inhale, lower down, graze, come up. Now everybody on this one, lower down, but hold your feet a foot off the floor. 1 foot. Now this is tricky, everybody. We call it fish pose. Pressing into your elbows, arch up onto the top of your head, lifting your chest as high as you can. 1. If this is too much for you, everybody, bend your knees a little. 2. Roll your shoulders back. 3. Roll your ankles together and reach your legs forward. 4. Keep your breath flowing free. Now keeping your legs, everybody, lower everything down gently. Squeeze your right knee into your chest, everybody. Let's release now. Let's release, let's release, let's release. Palm of left hand, everybody. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right hand to the floor, out to the right like a wing. Everybody push your right knee down to the left gently, looking to your right. Now everybody, this is a very important pose after all this. It's incredibly important. What we have here, everybody, is we have an opportunity to release the lower back just in case we strain the lower back. And also, everybody, we have an opportunity to stretch out the abdominals. Okay, so very important pose. Take a couple extra deep breaths here. And then from here, come up with your right knee. Come on up. Squeeze it in deep. And then everybody release your right leg and squeeze your left knee into your chest. Good. Then the palm of your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Let's do a little twisting, everybody. Let's do a little twisting. Good. And your left arm reaches to the left. Your left knee drops to the right. Your eyes gaze to the left. And your breath is drawn down deep into your lower back muscles. Everybody take an inhale and draw it all the way into your kidneys. And on the exhale, let your lower back soften and release. From this position, come on up with your left knee and with both hands squeeze it in deep. And then everybody, for a moment, squeeze both your knees in deep, balancing off the hips. See if you can touch your knees together if you can. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Okay, then with your knees touching or not, draw the knees into the sternum. Then everybody really easily go up and touch your head towards your knees. And this is really rounding the back after a lot of arching in that last stomach exercise. On one big inhale, squeeze everything tight as can be. And on the exhale, release everything. Straighten your legs, lay on your back. Let's do a little relaxing. The feet flop open and so do the thighs. The shoulders flop open and so do the hands. The back of the neck is long. The eyes are closed. The breath is no longer forced really deep, but it's still free, only through the nose. And everybody, for hopefully 5 minutes, but best of all, long as can be, everybody, give yourself a little time to recover, to relax, to enjoy this amazing feeling after all this deep breathing and this 6-minute power ab routine. I want to thank you very, very much for joining us on this routine, and I hope you feel amazing all day long. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Abs Challenge, the next level. This is a challenging tape, but the same philosophy exists. Do what you can do, leave the rest behind. And just like all our tapes, we have a modifier, and our modifier's name is Gina. Gina's over here, and if anything we do seems to be too challenging for you, or too extreme, or too difficult, or doesn't feel right, all you gotta do is look at Gina and see what she's doing, and feel free to modify what you're doing, so you can still get the benefits of everything we're doing without being so extreme. Otherwise, we're gonna get going into this flow, okay? So everybody lift your chest up really tall, bring your feet together, soften your shoulders so you're not straining. Let's just start moving these bones, okay? Drop your head back really easily, turn your palms up, and on a long inhale, both hands reach to the sky. As your hands touch, lengthen high, and on a long exhale, hinge at your hips and fall forward, everybody. Your hamstrings will tell you when to stop. Just listen to them. Put your hands on the floor next to your feet, even if you have to get creative and bend your knees to do it. Everybody look up, big inhale. On the exhale, walk or softly jump, up or push up. Now I want you to use your chest and arm muscles, lower down slow. Letting your toes go. On a big inhale, elbows as straight as they can be comfortably, shoulders open, elbows in, glancing up. Exhale, tuck your toes. Take your butt to the sky. They call it down dog pose. Soften your neck and breathe, everybody. Spread your fingers wide open and squeeze with your hands. Soften your neck and breathe free. Use your strong arms to press your hips back a little. Let your heels press gently. Now everybody, all we're gonna do is go through the same movements. We're actually gonna add 3 other movements. It's called warm-up number 2. It's a little bit more vigorous, it's a little bit more challenging, but you know what? If this tape wasn't challenging, there would be very little benefit for you. So enjoy the challenge. Remember, take out of it what works for you, leave the rest behind. Here we go. Take a big inhale, push a little. When your lungs are empty, walk or softly jump your feet between your hands. With your feet between your hands, straighten your knees as much as you can comfortably. Glance up, take a big inhale. On the exhale, drop your head down. Just easy, sweet stretching. Now bend your knees as deep as they'll go, only up to 90 degrees. And without taking your heels off the floor and your knees bent deep, noticing your breath is free, let's see how high you can reach both hands to the sky. Palms turn in to face each other, shoulders width apart. Good, I know it's a little peculiar, but sometimes you have to do peculiar things to touch peculiar places. Glancing up a little bit. Take one inhale, reach your arms as high as they'll go. Exhale, straighten your knees and fold simultaneously. Look up with your hands on the floor. Again, you can bend your knees, chest out. Exhale, walk or jump, up or push up, down slow with muscles. On the inhale, roll into cobra really easy, don't strain. On the exhale, come to down dog. And everybody watch this. Right foot lunges deep between your hands. Left foot turns flat. Inhale, open your arms like wings and float to the sky. With your knee bent, reach your arms high. On the exhale, hands on the floor, under shoulders. Take your right leg back, lower slow. Then inhale, roll into cobra, not too fast, not too slow. Exhale, butt cheeks high as they'll go, down dog, left foot lunging deep, right foot flat. Inhale, press off the thigh to the sky, reaching high. Please turn center. Exhale, hands down, elbows in, leg goes back, I lower slow. Inhale, cobra, easy and free, just till it feels so good to stretch every bone. Exhale, downward facing dog. So everybody, that's warm-up number 2 and it's over with, and I know that can be really challenging. You know what's amazing is that we really haven't done anything that difficult. Really simple movements, no contortions, but it's amazing when I stop using places in my body, they start to atrophy and even the simplest things become difficult. So everybody, you know, this is an amazing thing. It's called reclaiming what's rightfully mine. a little strength to handle my body weight. That's probably what my muscles are for. And enough range of motion to feel comfortable in my bones. Now everybody, let's move on, okay? Let's explore a little more. Put your knees on the floor. You're on your hands and your knees, like a child about to crawl somewhere. Notice your neck stayed soft and your breath is free as you lift your left leg off the floor and extend it out behind you. Both elbows straight as can be. Take your right arm forward to the front of the room, please. Turn your right palm in. See if you can drop your left hip down even with your right hip while still lifting the left leg. Then after you reach your right arm and your left foot away, really lengthening, lift the limbs a little higher. They call it strengthening. Everybody keep your breath flowing free. This is spinal balancing. Now open your right arm to the right like an airplane wing and bring your left leg all the way around to the left as best as can be. If you can, flex tight through your left heel. Push through the heel, pull the toes back. If this is too much for you, and one of the ways you know is, can you keep your breath free? You can modify it a little bit like Gina here. Just breathe. Now from this position, come on back down the middle. Keep your limbs in the air and your head down. Inhale, lift a little. And you feel new places cooking? Exhale, put it all on the floor. Breathing free, right leg off the floor, everybody. Left arm extending out in front of you. Spinal lengthening. Lifting a little higher, spinal strengthening. Together, we have spinal balancing. Are you breathing free? That represents the balance of your mind. Open your left arm to the left like a wing. Take your right leg to the right to your own degree. Keep your breath flowing free. Everybody, it's called the lengthening and strengthening of me. If you took your left hand and you felt your right abdominals, you'd feel they're rock hard. This is one of the best exercises I know for the right abs. Are you still keeping your breath in a flow? Everybody, with the breath free, come on back down the middle. Take one more inhale, lift a little higher. Remember, new places cooking. Exhale, put it all down. That's all, everybody. Cross your legs behind you. Sit back on your butt. Bring your legs out in front of you. I want you to squeeze your knees into your chest and open your feet up a foot apart. Slide your feet about a foot forward away from your butt cheeks and put your hands on the floor a foot behind you. Your fingers turn away. Drop your head back easily to your own degree, and on a big inhale, lift your butt cheeks off the floor, please. Good. Again, if this is too much, don't come up so high or don't drop your head back so far. But for those who feel comfortable, you want to go a little deeper, lift your right leg as high as can be. Everybody, extended tailbone pose, abdominals, shoulders, triceps, and psoas muscle, everybody. It's the psoas that lifts the leg, and it's the quadricep and glute that are keeping your hips high. Your breath is free, your neck is soft, your shoulders are opening, your hands are pressing. Take one more inhale, lift it another inch if you can comfortably. Exhale, right foot on the floor next to left foot. Everybody, lift your hips up a little bit, and without lowering your hips, lift your left leg as best as can be. I notice my lips are soft and my breath is free. I'm not straining. Come on, everybody, breathe. 2, the shoulders spreading, the body cooking, everything long and strong. You got it. One more inhale, lift another inch if you can comfortable. Exhale, left foot down. Now drop your butt cheeks on the floor, but keep your hands where they are. Bring your ankles and knees together. And everybody, without straining, press your legs as high up to the sky as you can. The objective is to straighten your knees as best as can be, and keeping your legs right where they are. On an inhale, lower your legs to the floor without laying them on the floor. Exhale, press your legs up as high as you can, flowing boat. Inhale, drop your legs to your own degree. Exhale, lift a little. You got it. Inhale, the legs lower. Exhale, the legs lift. Inhale, lower the legs, everybody, abdominals. Exhale, lift the legs. One more time. Inhale, lower down slow. Exhale, lift up as high as they'll go. Now balancing on your own butt cheeks, take your arms off the floor. Palms face each other, shoulders height, shoulders width, and breathe, everybody. Nothing but stomach muscles here. Breathing free. 2. That's it, everybody. 3. How many people remembering their intentions? 4. I'm here to take care of the places I'm feeling. 5. Touch your palms together, everybody, and turn your arms as far to the right as they'll go. Far to the right as they'll go. Elbows straight as possible, Caleb. Reaching, the breath in a flow. 2. I'm shaking a little, but I'm breathing free. Maybe I need to take a break. I'm not keeping up with anybody. This is for me. Slowly come to the left, everybody, best as can be. 1. Breathe free. 2. Lungs filling. My legs are straight like Gaston's or bent like Natasha's. 3, I'm struggling like Astrid or sweating like Caleb. Come on back down the middle. Take a big inhale. Exhale, everybody cross your legs in front of you. Walk your hands forward, take your butt cheeks off the floor. Take your legs back one at a time, up or push up. Everybody, down slow. I want you to roll into Cobra really easy. You know what, everybody? Use this pose to stretch out your psoas muscles and your abdominals. 3, again, the elbows in and the shoulders open. I'm cooking, I'm breathing, I'm strengthening, I'm lengthening. Every nook and cranny coming back to life. Take one big inhale down deep. On the exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog pose. Everybody, from here, I want you to drop your knees to the floor. Cross your legs behind you. Sit back on your butt. Bring your legs out in front of you, scoot forward if you need to, lay on your back, and squeeze your knees into your chest. Good, with your knees squeezed into your chest, everybody, what I want you to do is interlace your fingers and cup the back of your head. Okay, and with your hands cupping the back of your head, I want you to lift your shoulders off the floor, but I want you to use your stomach muscles. Don't jerk on your neck with your hands. If you can't help but to jerk on your neck, cup the back of your ears. And then everybody, with your right elbow, I want you to touch your left knee. And everybody, push your right leg out as straight as can be. We call these bicycles. This is a calisthenic that we're turning into yoga by keeping our breath flowing free. Now rotate, left elbow, right knee, left leg straight as can be. Now with me, let's flow through a few thousand. Just joking, but let's do some, okay? Together. Here we go. 1, rotate. 2, 3, let's start going rhythmically. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, with me, 10, 11, 12, shoulders up, 13, 14, 15, don't jerk on the neck, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, deep breath, 2, 3, everybody keep going on your own. Listen here, everybody, don't snap your breath every time you touch, okay? See if one breath can last 2 or 3 touches. Inhale, touch, touch, touch. Exhale, touch, touch, touch. Now together, let's go through 10 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job, everybody. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Let your left leg go out straight. Keep your right knee deep into your chest. And then everybody, the palm of your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Your right hand out to the right like a wing, looking to your right. Press your right knee down to your left to your own degree. Everybody, this is an important pose. Releasing any tension I accumulated in my back muscles and stretching out my abdominals. Now from here, everybody, I want you to guide with your mind a big breath down deep. Okay, right down into your lower back. And on the exhale, see if you can let the muscles soften. Then from here, everybody, come on up with your right knee, both hands squeezing deep. And then together, everybody, release and rotate, left knee squeezing, please. Left arm out to the left like a wing, right hand to outside of left knee. Let's do a little twisting, everybody. See if you can catch your left foot on your inner right thigh. Now looking to the left, the knee drops to the right, and everybody, the lower back releases. 2, if you can, guide a big breath down deep, and on the exhale, let it release. Hey, for anybody who thinks yoga has to hurt, just get on the floor and try this pose. There's very few things that feel as sweet and as potent and as needed as this simple movement. Now everybody, from here, come on up with your left knee. And with both hands, squeeze that left knee in deep. And just for a moment, everybody, squeeze both your knees in. Let's do a little hip balancing. Good. Take a big inhale, go up and touch your head to your knee. Squeeze as tight as can be. And everybody, on an exhale, release everything. Everybody, we call this total relaxation pose. From your temples to your toes, like a piece of jello just dropped on the floor. I want you to soften and contour the floor and relax. Okay, you earned this pose, you need this pose. So everybody, take at least 5 minutes. Thank you very much for joining us here. I hope you feel amazing all day long.